Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Andre Cisco. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
A first down carry for Henry, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Off play action, Tannehill. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jeff Swain, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Being chased out left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They'll run on first down. Henry. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. It's complete to Brown, right side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
These 2 teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Foxtrot, look at me, zipper.
Lawrence will throw.
Dorsett making the catch. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence to throw. And there's Manhurts, the tight end.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Now Lawrence.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport, they say the great athletes. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 32 that time. On first down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Forced out to his left.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Anthony Frisker, the intended target.
3rd down here. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
McCann's kick up and good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
On the return, Tyron Johnson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Buying time to his left. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Tannehill now to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On 4th down, Tannehill. And they'll get this down to the 10. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one, so now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now 17-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give it.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake the...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Play action, it's Tannehill. Jones goes diving, and he's got it.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. To return, here's Agnew. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. To return, here's Agnew.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here's Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Manhertz in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now here's Johnson.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again to Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Dancing to his left. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a hole.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a... Double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
On first down, it's Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Tight right. Hurry.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41, past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On first down, Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Philip Dorsett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Henry again on second down.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw is Tannehill. Complete. It's Johnson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
The tackle made by Caleb Chason.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. To return, here's Agnew. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were...
And got his man complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Laviska Shenault,
an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Jags are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Taken from about the 12.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Tannehill. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Now Lawrence
Flushed out right.
That caught by Manhurts. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Bud Dupree has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 4th down. Here's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Tannehill. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. To the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing Tannehill.
Eluding the pressure right.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now Tannehill.
Here's a diving catch right side. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Evans.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Escaping the pressure right. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Complete to Dorsett. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
You ready? Tackle! Hey, Roy!
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.